Let's head to the bizarre case of Stephen McDonald. I haven't seen this. I don't know what it's about, but I figured, you know, let's find out together, chat. So some of you guys have probably seen this because this channel has blown up recently. And yeah, let's just jump in, man. The bizarre case of Stephen McDaniel. Let's go.
Lauren had told her friends multiple times that she felt someone had been inside her apartment, and she also started getting an eerie vibe when she came back alone, especially late at night. It was as though she could sense something wasn't right, and she even thought about moving multiple times, but unfortunately never went through with it. The reality was that Stephen McDaniel had stolen a master's key from a security guard and let himself into her apartment and looked around on several occasions. He also started filming her when she would leave and return to her apartment during all hours of the day. Had Lauren been in this situation before, or even knew anyone that had, she may have trusted her intuition and unknowingly saved herself from a tragic fate. But that's the key word. Trust.
Hey, I don't care what it is, bro. If you have a gut feeling, bro, that hairline went zoom, relax, bro. If you have a gut feeling about something, bro, just go with it, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, at least for me, my gut feeling is usually, well, actually not 9 times out of 10. I'll say like 7 or 8 times out of 10, my gut feeling is right. Bro, sometimes, bro, you just gotta go with that shit, bro. Because shit like this can happen. Bro, be safe out there, y'all. This world getting crazier and crazier.
She had no proof of the danger she was in, only conviction, which unfortunately wasn't strong enough when it was most needed. Stephen McDaniel snuck into Lauren's apartment once more, only this time she was sleeping inside. As he crept into her bedroom, she awoke and immediately panicked once she saw the intruder. McDaniel then pounced on top of her and proceeded to strangle her for roughly 15 minutes. Lauren put up a courageous fight and clawed at her attacker's face and chest, but she was eventually overpowered and died of asphyxiation. After the murder, Stephen dismembered Lauren's body in the bathtub with a hacksaw. He cut his victim into 5 pieces, placed each piece in a trash bag, and then disposed of each of them in separate trash cans around campus.
Bro,
3 days later, Lauren's concerned friends would arrive at her apartment and let themselves in with a spare key. McDaniel would notice from his window and invited himself inside as he offered to help.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Avery. Thank you, Avery, for following. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. He looks crazy. Bro, he looks insane. He looks absolutely insane. Yes, he does. Let me just move me a little bit over here. Just lower myself. Boom. Yeah, he looks insane. But thank you, Avery, for the follow.
All of her belongings were still inside, including her cell phone, driver's license, and passport. A missing persons report was filed that night. A search party commenced the next morning, and police would discover the victim's torso at 9:40 a.m. It was placed in a trash can next to the apartment complex. The rest of the victim's remains were never recovered. The investigation was then switched from a missing person to murder. Police canvassed the surrounding area and began conducting interviews with neighbors and classmates, one of whom was Stephen McDaniel. But he was first interviewed by the local news, and at the time was unaware that part of the victim's remains had been discovered.
We're just trying to find out where she is at this point. I mean, no one has seen her since Saturday. I mean, the last
Look
time
at him,
I heard from her
blending
was the
in.
email that she sent out, and I mean, no one's heard from her since.
What kind of person was she? I mean, what did you see?
I mean, she's as nice as can be. I mean, very personable, very much a people person.
Do you know
Look at
any
this.
enemies she might have had? Somebody that might want to hurt her?
No, we just don't know where she is.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of. I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body.
Had you heard? Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there? I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier.
Look at the shock on his face.
That's how we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay, sir?
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
He got caught. 4K. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him.
Likely a genuine reaction disguised as another. He is most likely feeling a sense of fear and shock.
He's
over
probably
the fact
scared
a
as shit.
substantial piece of evidence has been discovered. Yet he plays it off as a feeling of sorrow over the loss of his supposed friend.
I don't know anyone that would want to hurt her. as nice person as there is.
Look at the acting this man putting on, bro. The Oscar worthy, bro.
Is she moving soon? Did you know anything about her?
Yeah, she was going to be moving out today. Why would anyone do this? Maybe I could have helped. I mean, they went in, we looked around the place, no sign of a struggle, no sign that anyone had broken in, just nothing.
He was interviewed by police at 11:50 a.m. and offered to help in any way he could, yet came across as fidgety and apprehensive the entire time. There were two highlighted moments of the interview. The first was when Stephen asserted that he was a virgin, saving himself for marriage. The second was when the detective discovered scratch marks on his face and stomach, which he asserted were done by himself in his sleep. He at that point unknowingly became the prime suspect and was asked if police could search his apartment. Stephen reluctantly accepted and was then transported back to the complex with 4 other investigators. While searching his apartment, they discovered a collection of swords, guns, toilet rolls, stockpiled provisions as if he was expecting an apocalyptic event, and a mask made out of women's underwear. The most significant discovery, however, was a pack of condoms. Stephen was asked why he would have such an item in his possession if he was staying celibate before marriage, at which point he miraculously confessed to stealing them from another apartment. This gave the detectives probable cause for arrest, and Stephen was placed in handcuffs and brought back to the police station.
Oh,
his interrogation
my
began
God,
just after
bro.
11 p.m.
You got caught up, G. GG.
Alright. I just gotta ask you a few questions. You came down earlier tonight, me and you talked, alright. You don't have any weapons on you, do you? That's just you are. What's wrong? You know Detective Patterson, right? Yes. Do you remember? Put your hands up here. You remember us talking earlier tonight? Right? You remember me earlier in the day? Yes. So we came down here and talked a little bit and then we left? Yes. Okay.
The monotone dialogue and lifeless
Why
demeanor
he talking
you see
like
here
that?
reportedly started on the drive back to the police station, and the suspect's conduct throughout the entire procedure is not only mystifying, but almost impressive. This is one of the most extraordinary pieces of interrogation footage to ever reach the public domain.
I need to know about this girl right here. You know her?
Yes.
Who is that?
Lauren Gaines.
Does she live next door to you?
Yes.
Why he sitting like that? I don't know.
It's here 3 weeks ago.
Was you friends with Lauren?
Yes.
Look at me when you talk to son, okay?
The suspect has morphed himself into this abnormal
like
and
almost
extremely creepy character.
robotic,
Whether
yeah.
it's a strategy or some sort of mental breakdown is unclear. But what's incredible is that it somewhat dictates the pace of the interrogation. The detective has just closed the distance and commanded eye contact, both of which are recognized techniques to increase psychological pressure. Yet the absurdly haunting manner in which the suspect turns his head and fixes his
It's
gaze
like robotic,
unnerves
bro.
the
It's like
detective to the point where he becomes the one to look away and reset his posture. This essentially never happens in interrogations, as it can give the suspect an incredible boost in confidence.
and confidence and power.
Let me talk to son, okay? Was you friends with her?
Yes.
Close friends?
We were good.
I mean, y'all were friends, right? Both of y'all are law students. You're studying to be an attorney, right?
Yes.
What kind of law do you want to go into? Criminal law?
Yes.
Civil? Is that what you want to do for a living?
Yes.
Okay.
The detective steps back from his initially aggressive strategy. He asks trivial questions for 35 seconds before attempting to ramp up the pressure in a more subtle manner.
And you've lived next to Lauren for a long time?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where she's at tonight?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Have you ever seen her with that dress on?
That's that southern.
You have no idea where she's at?
Bro, hey, listen. I'm not on to talk. I'm a heavy ass nigga, bro. But this man putting too much faith in that chair, bro. I would not be leaning back like that, bro. Relax, dog. Putting too much faith in that chair, dog. Why are you so close to him like that, too? Like, he's not coming off as if he's... Like, he seems more uncomfortable than the guy being questioned. The hell?
Yes. Look, just tell me what happened, brother.
I don't know.
Well, where's she at?
Bro.
I need you. I'm asking you for your help. I'm a detective, and I'm asking you for your help. Can you help me?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You can't help a friend out?
I don't know what you mean.
I need to know where Lauren's at.
I don't know.
Do you even care that no one can find her?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Do you?
Bro, this is disturbing, bro. Yeah, look. It's like he's being questioned. It's like he's scared of him. Which isn't what you want when you're trying to. Because listen, I'm not by any means a professional psychologist or criminal person, whatever, right? But I think in situations like this, from what I've heard, just from previous stuff, you are supposed to be dominant. You are the one asking questions. You're in power, right? But this guy just seems like he's like, it's like he's scared of him. Bro, pack him up, bro. Get someone else in here, bro. It's not working. Look at him. This man looking at the paper, bro. This man staring at you. Robot. Like, come on, bro. Stand your ground.
What's up with the pair of underwear that was in your apartment?
Bro, it's like he's scared to ask him questions.
It's cut out like a mask. You cut underwear out that look like masks? Are you a knife collector or a knife person? Or just like
No.
knives?
I used to collect some swords.
I mean, do you know your swords? You need to
Yes.
sell and trade swords?
No.
Is that how Lauren looked with the long hair the last time you seen her?
I hike you on a sword, no cap.
That's how she looks.
Yes.
I mean, earlier today, me and you sit here and talk normal. What's going on with you now? Why are you acting like this? I need to know.
Acting like a robot, bro.
Why are
Weird.
you acting like this?
This man making me uncomfortable.
Okay. Earlier today, we sat here and talked. But now you're acting like you don't know what's going on. Hmm? I mean, something happened or something to you? I mean, why are you shutting down? Why are you not talking to me?
The fact that he's shutting down should just prove.
You don't know?
Like, I don't know if that's just me or not, but that comes off guilty as shit.
I mean, you're not scared, are you?
Stephen's demeanor doesn't waver for the first 20 minutes, so the detective eventually takes a more distinctly aggressive approach. He attacks the subject's character to see if it might coax him out of the act and into defending his dignity.
Okay.
You got your ass on that fucking news and stood out there and gave a media report that her mother saw about her missing daughter.
Okay. Power move. W power
You
move.
sit there telling that you don't know. Is that what you want me to tell them?
It's really easy to tell when someone's guilty, in my opinion. Same.
You sure stood out there and ran your mouth to the news media.
Well,
Now you're gonna get out here and
what this man is doing is a W strat. I'm gonna give him that. So far, he's been kind of iffy with it. He's been kind of like, oh, and then like looking away and shit. But this move so far, kind of like poking at his character, big brain move. But also, yes, Liz, I don't know if it's because it's easier for us to like look at it now because we know that he's guilty. Because like with the context in it, right? Like we know that he's guilty. We know that he did these things. So it's probably easier for us to pick up on little things that are like, yeah, he's guilty as shit. But for people in that situation with no outward look towards it, they're just in it. I think it might be a bit harder to tell. But still, either way, I think, yeah, body language says a lot. Body language does say a lot. Yeah.
you don't fucking know. You know. You're just a sorry piece of shit that don't give a fuck.
Damn!
Right?
I like it. I like
Why'd
it.
you tell the media everything? Do you need to see what you told the media today?
Show them the
It was
video.
on the 11 o'clock news.
Show
Well,
them the
I'm
video.
asking you.
Oh!
Tell me. I want to know.
I like. Yeah.
Ain't what you told the media.
Yeah. Beef up on his eye. Beef up on his eye. What's up? Body language, eye contact, tone of voice,
Stand in front
etc.
of that
Yeah.
camera and say, I don't know.
I don't know. Facts.
I don't know.
He was in there. I can't believe it. I can't believe she danced. Fake ass nigga, bro.
I need you to
Turn
tell
up on
me
him.
what you want me to tell her mother. And then I won't ask you another thing.
Put the video audio up a little bit. My bad, y'all. I got you. Hopefully that's better. You know, I'll put it like around right here. Hopefully that's better.
I'm not going to tell her mother that you don't know. Because her mother saw you on the news tonight. And she cried all the way down to Macon. Because you had the balls to get on the news and tell everybody everything.
Yep.
So this little act that you're doing right now
Ain't shit.
ain't working with me.
100.
Okay? So you can just snap out of it and tell me what the hell happened. So we can move on.
I don't know.
Is it better now?
How many times you going to say I don't know?
I don't know. I don't
How
know.
many times you going to say it? If you did something that you regret, just let me know.
I didn't.
Well, who did?
This man keeping up the whole I don't
Whether
know
it was planned or
act.
not, the second detective enters the room
Act.
with a
Thank you.
similar strategy of immediate aggression. Rapport development seems to have been collectively thrown by the wayside.
What's up, bud? Did you talk to him about his guns?
Yeah.
When was the last time you shot those guns?
I haven't.
You've never shot a gun?
No.
Have you ever shot any gun in your whole life?
No.
Never.
I like pink shirt guy. Pink shirt guy came in there. No bullshit. No, we're friends. We're da-da-da. This man came in here bad cop. Good cop, white shirt guy. Bad cop. This man came in here bad cop, full aggressive. You had guns. Did you shoot your guns? Never? Stop capping to me. You bitch nigga. like, I like the energy. I like the energy. No, then why he has a gun? I don't know. No, it's not a gun. He had guns. He had multiple guns. Plus swords and shit. This man was crazy, bro.
So you bought 3 guns that you've never
Capping
shot.
out the ass.
Why?
To
For
have.
what? For what? I'm asking for what? Why do you want to have them? What
To
makes
have.
you, give you? I mean, tell me why it's important to you to have 3 guns.
Exactly. 3 guns. 3.
That's an
Silence.
easy question.
Silence.
Come on, talk to me, buddy. Me and you talked all day today. We ain't had a problem communicating. Why is it important for you to have 3 guns? Do you not know? You say you don't know where Lauren is, right?
No.
You said, you
No.
told me earlier you and Lauren were friends, right?
Yes.
Yes. Look at this.
How would you describe y'all's relationship?
This is pissing me off.
How would you describe y'all's relationship?
She was my friend.
She was your friend. What did you ever do things for her? Did she ever do things for you? What did she ever do for you?
In case 3 people, I got one for each.
What y'all talk about?
In case 3 people, I got one for each. Respectfully, I got a strap for each one of them.
How many times have you been in her apartment with her hanging out?
I ain't never used them in my life. My ass, for real. Duh. In case 3 people, I got one for each. In case 3 people, I got one for
You don't
each.
know?
Respectfully.
If you had to guess, what would you? I mean, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, what?
Good cop said, alright, I'm gonna head out. Respectfully. Homie got tired.
2.
Maybe 2. See, if I had only been somewhere twice, I could remember that. If I had been there over 50 times and you asked me how many times, I'd be like, I don't know, a lot. But the fact that you've only been there twice, when I say how many times you've been there, you say you don't know. That's just odd to me.
That's odd as shit.
Does that make sense to
Why
you?
he got $50 worth of condoms? I don't know. But he's a
That
virgin
makes-
though,
So what I'm saying right now makes sense.
and he's celibate. Just swing on him. Just swing on him. Just swing on him, man.
Lauren's missing. This pretty little girl right here,
Oh,
your neighbor. She's missing.
Much like
See the
Detective
toilet
1,
roll coming.
Detective 2 now valiantly moves in for the psychological charge. He closes the distance and locks eye contact. His physical demeanor, alongside a prolonged gaze, will hopefully crack the suspect's fortified barrier. Once broken, the momentum will commence and the suspect will be more likely to divulge incriminating information. All
Yeah.
the detective has to do is maintain eye contact for longer than his adversary. It's
Yes.
a psychological battle of attrition between two opposing forces, and these moments can sometimes last for minutes on end.
I know.
Me and you both know it's no different than when you was a little kid, right? And you reached in that cookie jar and you got caught after your mama told you not to get that cookie. And she was, did you get a cookie? No. And whenever you tell a lie,
stuttering.
feel bad about it right then. One,
Yep.
every lie is a chance you're gonna get caught.
Yep. Put that pressure on him.
And that weighs on you
Yeah.
because you know you did something bad.
Yeah. Put that pressure on him.
Alright?
Yeah.
You didn't take the cookie? Smell like you've been cleaning up, like you've been using cleaner to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
I know what that smells like. My wife smells like that all the time when she cleans the house. You've been using some kind of cleaner to clean up your apartment, hadn't you?
No.
Steven, you telling me you live like a man? How does your apartment get cleaned?
I clean it.
When was the last time you cleaned it, Steven?
I don't remember.
You're
Was
looking
it
all
this
stiff
week?
now. You're like this.
No.
You mean you go a whole week without cleaning?
Yes.
Why? That's horrible, Steven.
Yeah,
I don't
stare
know
at
how
him.
else to say it, Steven. Let me tell you what I think.
Stare at him, bro.
I
Oh
think
my
that she was
God.
a friend of yours. Look at her right here. I think that she was a friend of yours.
What happened to his
I think
emotions from
something
earlier?
happened,
Exactly. It's fake as fuck. It's all of it's fake, bro. It's a facade, bro.
You used to watch her come in and out of her apartment, didn't you?
No.
Uh oh. Good cock came back in? Yes,
We're just
sir.
talking. See that pretty girl right there?
Yes.
This man did
You
within 2
telling me
minutes.
You looked at a pretty girl like that and you never once thought, ever, man, she looks good. You never thought that?
Answer the.
Understand.
What the fuck? Okay.
What do you mean you don't understand?
Bro, I could not be a cop. If I sit there, ask you a basic, simple ass question, they get on his side respectfully. If I ask you a simple ass question and you sit there, well, I don't know. I'm backhanding the fuck out you, rip the fuck out of my face, man. Bro, I could not be a cop, bro. I could not. I have no patience for it, bro. I don't know how niggas can do it. Shout out to them, bro. I can't do this shit. He better start banging on tables and shit.
You know how when you're sitting there, you see a girl walking down the road, then you say, man, that girl looks good. You ever see a good looking girl down the road, you think to yourself, man, that girl looks good.
Yes.
You never thought that about her?
Yes.
Oh,
So you mean to tell me you look at porn on the internet
hands flying.
and get off to that, but you never looked at her and said, man, I wonder what it'd be like to have sex with her?
Yes.
You have?
No.
What the? Hit him! Damn.
Steven, this is hard, buddy. I know this is hard. And I can tell it's on you. You want to let it go. There's blood in your apartment, Steven. You didn't get it all up.
This is the widely recognized futility technique, which is used to make the
We already
subject
know the
believe it is
truth.
useless to resist
Yeah.
due to the overwhelming evidence against them. It's most effective when the interrogator can play on doubts that already exist in the subject's mind.
Mhm.
The only problem here is that
I'm just saying
Stephen
this
didn't
guy's
dismember
terrible.
Lauren inside his apartment. It all happened in Lauren's apartment.
The investigator. Are you saying he's terrible? I don't think any of them are doing a good job. Like, if you're gonna do something like that, at least have a plan. Oh, you mean the criminal? I mean, no, we know he's pure dog water. We know that, but there's something about the way that these two are like going about like the cases. It just doesn't seem like they're like doing like the best job at it, because they're not like breaking him at all. If you don't tell him the truth right now, or say goodbye to your manhood, hell nah. Island Baby cannot be a cop.
So the detective's bluff is already called at this point.
It didn't all come off. You scrubbed and you wiped. But we can tell that. Don't you watch CSI? Yeah, we know it.
Look at him. Frozen.
Steven, why is there blood in your bathroom?
Yeah, bruh.
The detective now completely shifts his strategy from confrontational and aggressive to
Okay,
sympathetic and understanding. He attempts to create a connection and then afford Stephen a more socially acceptable reason for the crime. This is extremely difficult to pull off after a direct confrontation, as there is no established rapport nor trust.
Yeah, Liz, you're right.
The usual routine is the exact opposite. You would first build rapport and then get aggressive once a connection has been attained.
I wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. I wanted to...
Hey, bro. Degrees. You good? Bruh. Why you in my chat talking like that, bruh? I still haven't been caught. Yeah, bruh. We got him in 4K. Fuck wrong with you, bruh? The hell wrong with you, bruh?
be here with you to go through that process, because I know you're not a monster.
Hold on.
I know you're not a bad guy. You're just a hard-working student trying to pass a bar examination. You ain't got a lot of support from your family, do you?
FBI, we found him.
You do?
The strategy fails at the first hurdle. Stephen immediately shuts down the afforded sympathy and reasoning behind the alleged crime, which was the concept of unsupportive parents. But the detective now attempts to
Ain't
roll
no way,
with it.
boy, ain't no way.
A lot of people can't say that. And the fact that you do have support from your family should make things easier. Because your family wants to feel like they've raised somebody that tells the truth and is honest, right?
Mm.
Did you hurt that girl, Stephen?
No.
He capping.
Have you ever hurt anyone, Stephen?
No.
Never hurt anyone.
No.
I've hurt people, Stephen. I've made mistakes in my life. It's not even normal to say you've never hurt anybody.
Wait, huh?
Sometimes people get mad and they say things they don't mean to say. It hurts. You never kicked a dog or a cat?
This
The
man
lead
confessing
detective
himself?
Then asks
What the hell?
non-confrontational questions for almost 30 minutes,
Aw,
which is most
shit.
likely
Good
to
cop
see if
back
it
in.
will change the suspect's demeanor and the manner in which he responds. But it doesn't. Stephen maintains the same lifeless disposition which he has now kept up for almost 90 minutes.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to people that he works with and everything. They talk about how he's always expresses himself.
You don't know.
He's very talkative. Stephen, they say you're so talkative, buddy. That you're always so friendly. You stop in and say hello, and you talk. Why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight? If you have all this character and personality about you, why is it that everything that we get from you is yes, no, or I don't know?
Mm-hmm. This shit
Why are
pissing
you
me off.
acting like this, Steve?
I
See how
don't
I'm able
know.
to talk in complete sentences? Like we're having a conversation, but the only thing you're bringing to the table is a yes, no, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, did you hurt that girl?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Yes.
Have you lied to me at all in this interview?
No.
Yes, you have, Steven. When was the last time you did laundry?
A few weeks ago.
You ain't washed clothes in a few weeks?
A few weeks?
Yeah,
Why?
I have a lot of clothes.
No, you don't. That's another lie. You don't have a lot of clothes.
Yes, I do.
No. You got enough underwear to last you 3 weeks?
Yes.
Do you wear the same pair of underwear more than one day?
He killed her because she rejected him. High key.
Why?
Because it's so clean enough to wear.
Where's that little girl, Steven?
What the hell, bro?
Steven, you know. You're going to look at this right here, this little girl right here, and you're going to say you don't know? I know you know.
I don't.
Yes, you know. What are you going to say tomorrow when I say we got your hair with the body? What are you going to say to me then? You go like, I go like that?
Go to Insta.
Look at my hair.
I'm gonna send you a video you have to
That's
watch.
how easy
Alright.
it falls
After
out.
this one.
Look at all that on your head. You don't think nothing fell out? It did. We just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. So you didn't look like a monster at the end. Because you know what? I don't believe that you're a monster, Steven. I believe that you're a good guy. You've been picked on. Girls didn't show you the respect that you deserved. You did something stupid. And I believe you feel bad about it. And that's why you're all freaked out right now. But I'm giving you the opportunity to get right. I'm giving you an opportunity to show everybody you're not a monster, that you feel bad about what happened. Your hair is there, man. Your hair is there. That's right, buddy.
Bars.
See that? Look at it.
This man wiping his
Yeah,
dandruff
easy.
off on the thing. What the hell,
See this
bruh?
stuff right here, your hair? Yeah, it fell out of your head when you was moving the body, Steven. That's right. You remember moving the body?
No.
Yes, you do, Steven. Why, man? Why? Tell me, bud.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Steven. We want you to tell it so that way people will understand you're not a monster. Things just, you got out of control. It's a sickness.
That's a strategy, isn't it?
Why'd you do it?
Because every interview like this,
Steven, why are you going to keep telling that?
there's that sympathy to it. Like, we understand
that
it's not
girl.
your fault. Da 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 da.
Yes, you did, Steven. You heard her, man. She was screaming. Screaming, Steven. Why? And I know you feel bad about it.
You have to feel
I
bad
can
about
see
it.
it in your face. What came over you, man? What happened, Steven?
I don't know.
I know
Bro,
you
this
don't
man
know. You
aggravating.
couldn't control it, could you?
I didn't do it.
Steven! They steal your hair
Steven.
and take it over there? Did they?
Steven.
That's right. It's all sinking in right now. He knows is what you're thinking. Steven, I don't want it to be a game between me and you.
This man think
I
that
know it
he in
hurts.
Death
I know
Note or
you're not
something?
an awful person and you want to tell it. Your hair was there, Steven.
Hair was
We've all
there.
known it all along. We wanted just to give you an opportunity to tell what happened. Did y'all have sex?
No.
Did you try to have sex?
Bro, homie R-word her, no cap.
Think about having sex?
Well, actually, no, because they...
No.
Liar. What kind of man doesn't think about having sex? You said earlier you like girls, right?
A asexual one, I
She's
guess?
a pretty girl, right?
Yeah.
He should have said the skinny
What'd you do
anything,
to her,
man.
Steven?
I didn't do it.
Since
You
she
lied.
scratched him.
You
True.
love that girl.
True.
Sure it did. And that's why you're having this massive meltdown right now.
The detective quite literally repeats the phrase, "You hurt that girl," to which Stephen responds, "No, I didn't." And this goes on for the best part of 20 minutes. Perhaps the detective's
Jesus.
strategy was to induce mental exhaustion, yet it had no effect whatsoever.
Why did you hurt that girl?
I didn't.
Why'd you hurt her, Steve?
I didn't.
You heard her, Steve.
He's like talking to a child, bro. Put some pressure on his bitch ass, bro. Damn.
You take this from me. You don't deserve to look at it. Just stay right here, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate all your cooperation tonight, okay?
Cooperate, man. Why y'all giving him thanks and gratefulness and shit? No. I appreciate your cooperation today. The hell, bro?
Alright, we're getting ready to go. I just need to discuss a few more things with you.
The lead detective
They
now
need the guy that
abandons the
pressed
pursuit of
6ix9ine
any sort of admission.
That's the thing. 6ix9ine was impressed, dog. No one had to press 6ix9ine, bro. 6ix9ine was in the car snitching, bro. He's doing this too long because ain't no way he's slipping up. Yeah, I don't know, bro. But the guy who pressed 6ix9ine is Vooling. He's like he was like, so who did it? And 6ix9ine cuts him off. He's like, bruh, come on, bruh. That man had the easiest day of work in his life dealing with 6ix9ine. I guarantee you. Like, what the fuck?
He instead proceeds to belittle and humiliate the suspect as much as possible. It may have a tactical purpose, but it's more likely out of frustration, alongside the fact he is certain of the suspect's culpability.
I know earlier today you told me you stayed home all weekend, right? In your apartment.
Yes.
Did anybody see you? Did you talk to anybody over the weekend? Were you on your computer all weekend?
Clipping it and putting it on TikTok.
Thing I can look
Okay,
at
bro.
that I can say,
Okay, bro. Whatever.
he couldn't be involved.
Thank you for the
because he
promo.
was on the computer, or he was online on a porn site, or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exposure.
he was online doing college work or anything that would exclude you as being involved altogether. I mean, did anybody see you this weekend at the house? Did you go out to get a newspaper? Did you wave to a neighbor, or just locked yourself in all week?
Yes.
Nobody saw you?
No.
I mean, what do you just stay in the house all day?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you do all day in the house? I mean, you've always done that your whole life? You don't have no friends?
I have
How can you go
friends.
your whole life without a friend?
I have friends.
Where they at?
Where they at?
Hmm?
All of them
Where
dead.
they at?
No cap. Why
Any
you calling
friends here in Macon?
Yes.
Name one, because everybody I talked to said they ain't your friend.
Mmm.
Ranger. Cass
Mmm.
Lawson. Ashley Morehouse. Carmen Love.
That's the
They
same
all
people
white.
I talked to today, and they're not your friend. Okay?
One of the reasons interrogations are so fascinating is the ethical vacuum it creates for everyone inside its bubble. In any other circumstance, the detective's behavior here would be considered cruel and reprehensible. He's essentially bullying the suspect, yet the empathy we would normally have is now stripped away through the impression of retribution. We know
Yeah.
this person has done something horrific, and the treatment he is now receiving is merited through his own actions.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's all over anyways.
Mmm.
I just want to know what was going on tonight. The game's over. I mean, we know what you did to her, so we just want to know if you were going to tell us or not.
I mean,
Didn't do anything.
That's what you say. But we know different. So you're fucked either way.
damn.
You're fucked.
Acting harsh where they need to be
We
harsh.
already know.
Yeah, they're not really pressing him. They're just kind of like poking at him.
Put her body in the
They're
trash
not being
can.
harsh.
News media knows it. Glenda knows it. Your mother.
Mmm.
Your sister knows it.
Mmm.
Your sister's husband knows it.
Mmm.
The one that used to beat your sister. He knows it.
Damn.
You know what he said? He said he's a crazy motherfucker is what he said.
The nigga who beating niggas up.
That's your own family calling you crazy. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody's coming to visit you.
What's that meme from
It's
Detroit?
That dumb look on your face.
46 stab wounds, or 87, or some shit like that.
The
Throw the
entire
chair across the room.
interrogation took over 2 hours. When sped up by
2
20,000%, you truly get a glimpse of how remarkable the suspect's catatonic performance was.
Bro, he's not moving, bro. His eyes are locked. $26, I think. 26 stab wounds. No, bro, he's locked in though, bruh. Yeah, he not breaking for shit.
His mother came to speak with him soon after this moment, and although he maintained his innocence, he immediately snapped out of a zombie-like character. It's difficult to interpret the reasoning behind the performance, whether it was a pre-planned strategy, improvised in the moment, or some type of psychological breakdown is unclear.
I
But
don't
whatever
know.
it was,
I
it
could've stood
evidently
still for 2
seemed to
hours,
work,
yeah.
as the interrogators got nothing. The suspect's behavior was so abnormal, they were essentially at a loss with what to do, or where to even start with a specific plan of attack. The evidence, however, was irrefutable. Hundreds of pictures of Lauren were discovered on Stephen's flash drive,
You
along
idiot.
with multiple video recordings of inside her apartment. A hacksaw was found in a supply closet of the apartment complex,
What's the-
and it was marked red with what was later identified as Lauren's blood through DNA testing. The packaging for the exact same hacksaw was found in Stephen's apartment. When confronted with the evidence,
You
he
wanna
took a
shut
plea
down?
deal to avoid the death penalty and was rendered a life sentence without the possibility of parole. He is currently being held at the high-security Hancock State Prison in Sparta, Georgia. One of the more discussed elements to the present day is the motive behind the crime. What was the reasoning behind Stephen's actions that night? He asserts that murder was never his intention, but simply the result of momentary panic and confusion, all preceded by the foolish decision to break into an apartment, which stemmed from a potent yet harmless infatuation with a girl he found attractive. He essentially tried to make out that his behavior was devious and calculating, but not evil or perverted. Public opinion on the matter varies, yet the general consensus is that the murder was premeditated, mainly due to the fact that he had bought the hacksaw just days prior to the murder. A popular psychological viewpoint takes us back to the personality of a stalker.
Never take
Lauren was
tangible
set to
evidence.
move out the very same day she was murdered, which brings
Idiots.
some to believe
But
that
good, but
Stephen
not
was
good.
terrified by the notion of change,
Lock
that
this
the
bitch
person he had
ass
been
up.
infatuated with and fantasized over for so long
Was
was no
leaving.
longer going to be a part of his life.
She was moving,
and no matter
yeah.
how obscure and unreciprocated their association was, he couldn't bear the thought of losing her. Rather than Lauren going on to live the promising life
Damn.
that lay ahead of her and leaving Stephen behind as a forgotten memory, he has now in some abstract manner connected them both forever.
That just makes me so uncomfortable.
Good to be back. Hope you're doing well.
Oh.
This is the 6th and final installment
Oh.
of my Stephen McDaniel's commentary.
W video. W in
Man,
chat for that
it's been
video.
a slog.
W's in
We
chat.
are deep in the troll vortex of insanity. I don't think anyone's gone this far. It's like cave diving, but a lot more dangerous.
Sheesh. Detective, look at me when I'm talking to you. Steven. Elisa Lamb? What is that? I've hurt people, Stephen. I've made mistakes in my life. 22 minutes in, and the detective was already close to confessing. Oh my god. That's why you're having this big meltdown right now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like the strategy was just they gave the fuck up and just started roasting this dude out of frustration. Yo. I mean, that's kind of true. Isn't that true, bruh? This detective is the worst interrogator I've seen on this channel, hands down. Jesus. The girl? Isn't that the same girl, the elevator girl? Elisa Lamb? Bro, what is y'all obsession with this person? We've seen this already. I've seen it. Y'all have seen it. Why? Why do we want to watch it again? Huh? Salam case? Why are y'all obsessed with her? Like, we've seen this before. I know all of the details. You know all of the details. Like, bruh, the point? Go peep the Insta though. Alright, give me a second, y'all.